Hello viewers, so welcome to my channel. I'm Hasham Ali Khan. So far 11 problems I have completed on computation of working capital requirement. In this video, the next two problems, 12th and 13th, I am going to cover up. So if you want the perfect knowledge on this working capital, watch all the videos. If you have not watched the earlier videos, I suggest you to go to the playlist of my channel. Select the subject financial decision making. Select the videos of raising capital. Under that working capital requirement, you can see. So working capital requirement, first few problems I have explained you the complete theory regarding what is working capital cycle, what are the factors affecting working capital, and how to determine the working capital requirement. So before starting the 12th problem, I expect my viewers to have a printout of the problems which I have given in the link under my description. Always keep it ready. Take the screenshot of the solution of the 12th and 13th problem, then I'll explain in detail. Now, see the 12th problem. The assets of SSG Limited provide the following data. So here we are given the information. Raw material 50 rupees per unit, direct labor 20 rupees per unit, overhead 40 rupees, including depreciation of 10 rupees. Now you remember one point. Depreciation is a non-cash item. So depreciation should not be considered while calculating working capital requirement. So what we'll do, overheads are given 40 rupees. In that 40 rupees, 10 rupees depreciation, exclude 10 rupees. So take 30 rupees only as the overheads. Then total cost 110, then profits 20. We don't require the profit and selling price. Average raw material in stock on for 1 month. So stock of raw material 1 month will take. Average material in work in progress is half a month. So half month is the work in progress. Credit allowed by supplier 1 month. Creditors 1 month. Credit allowed to debtors 1 month. Debtors are given 1 month period. Time lag. Average time lag in payment of wages 10 days and average time lag in payment of overheads 30 days. 25% of the sales are on cash sales. That means if this sentence is not given, we would have assumed that all the sales are on credit. But here specifically it is given 25% of sales are cash sales. So credit sales are only 75%. So while calculating debtors, we take 75%. See here, debtors I have multiplied 75% because 25% are cash sales. If that sentence was not given, we should not multiply this 75%. Then the next is cash balance expected to be 1 lakh rupees directly given. We'll take the cash balance 1 lakh. Then finished goods lie in warehouse for 1 month. So stock of finished goods 1 month. Then you are required to prepare a statement of working capital needed to finance a level of activity of 54,000 units of output. And production is carried on evenly throughout the year and wages and overheads are accrued similarly. State your assumptions if any clearly. So here two assumptions we'll make. The first assumption is year consists of 360 days and a month consists of 30 days. Because some values are given in days, some values are given in months, some period is given in months. So we should take the same format. So we assume year to consist of 360 days. And wherever month is given, we take 30 days. On this assumption, we are calculating the working capital requirement. If 1 month is given, we'll take 30 by 360, right? Now, it is assumed that half of the work is completed on WIP. Again, it is not given in the problem how much percentage work is completed on WIP. So we assume half of the work is completed. So we take 100% of material but only 50% of labor and overheads. On this basis, we are calculating the stock of WIP, work in progress. The material 54,000 units we are making. Each unit material costs 50 rupees. and the period of work in progress is 15 days or half month. What is given? Average material in work in progress is half month. Half month means will take 15 days because 1 month we are taking 30 days. Month consists of 30 days. So half month is 15 days. So I have taken 15 by 360 into 100%. We assume material is 100%. Here I have written. Similarly, labor. 54,000 units into 20 rupees per unit of labor that is given in the problem. Labor cost 20 rupees per unit into 15 by 360. Same 15 by 360 I am taking in work in progress. Half month into 50%. That is the assumption here. 50% of labor. And overheads 54,000 into 30 rupees. In the problem 40 rupees is given, but in that 40, 10 rupees are depreciation. Don't include depreciation. 30 rupees. Into 15 by 360 into 50%. It comes to 33,750. Take the total 1,68,750. So here I have written depreciation is excluded for calculation of WIP because it is a non-cash item. We should not consider. Only cash items we should consider for working capital. That's all. Now I am coming to the main solution. Current assets. Stock of raw material. It is given in the problem. The raw material are held in stock for 1 month. 1 month means we have assumed 30 days. Right? So 30 by 360. So 54,000 units into 50 rupees per unit of material into 30 by 360, 2 lakh 20. Stock of WIP just now we have calculated 1,68,750. Stock of finished goods. While calculating finished goods, we take the total cost. In the total cost, it is given as 110. But 110 includes depreciation of 10. Deduct 10. So we'll take 100 rupees. So here 100. 54,000 into 100. Total cost. Into 30 by 360. 1 month is the finished stock period. 4 lakh. Debtors 54,000 into 100 rupees. Total cost per unit. Don't take 110. 100 rupees. Into 30 by 360. How much time period we are allowing to debtors? 1 month. 1 month means 30 by 360. But it is given that 25% of sales are cash sales. So we need only credit sales for debtors. For debtors, we need the credit sales. So 75% are credit sales. You'll get 3,37,500. Cash balance is directly given in the problem. Take the total 12,81,250. That is the current assets. Now we calculate current liabilities. Creditors. 54,000 into 50 rupees. That is the material. Creditors are there for purchase of material. So 50 rupees per unit of material. Into how much period we are creditors are allowing to us? It is 1 month. The suppliers are allowing 1 month credit period. So 30 by 360, 2,25,000. Now time lag of overheads. It is given time lag for overheads is 1 month. So 30 by 360. 54,000 into 30 rupees per unit into 30 by 360. It comes to 1,35,000. Now time lag in payment of wages. For wages the time lag is 10 days given in the problem. So 54,000 into 20 rupees per unit is the overhead. Wages, sorry, not overheads, or wages. Into 10 by 360. 10 days is the time lag in wages. So 30,000. Take the total, 3,90,000 is the current liability. Net working capital means current assets minus current liabilities. So 12,81,250 minus 3,90,000, 8,91,250. This is the net working capital. That's all. This is the end of problem number 12. Now I'm going to read out the problem number 13. The following information has been extracted from the records of a company. Product cost sheet. Raw material 45 rupees, direct labor 20 rupees, overhead 40 rupees, total cost 105. Profit and selling price we don't require. Raw material are in stock on an average for 2 months. Then material are in process on an average for 1 month. So work in progress 1 month. The degree of completion is 50% in respect of all elements of cost. Previous problem this sentence was not given. We have to make the assumption. But here in this problem, specifically given that work in progress should be calculated by taking 50% of all elements. That means material 50%, labor 50%, overhead 50%. If the sentence was not given, we would have taken 100% of material, 50% of labor and 50% of overhead. If that sentence is not given. But here specifically given, take for 50% for all elements. That means material, labor and overheads. Finished stock on an average is for 1 month. Stock of finished goods 1 month. Time lag in payment of wages and overheads 1.5 weeks. Time lag in receipt of proceeds from debtors. Receipts of proceeds from debtors. These are nothing but debtors. How much? 2 months. Credit allowed by suppliers, creditors 1 month. 20% of the output is sold against cash. That means 80% of goods are sold on credit. So while calculating debtors, we should take 80%. Here you can see 20% cash, 80% credit. So credit sales should be taken for calculating debtors, 80%. The company expects to keep a cash balance of 1 lakh. So cash balance 1 lakh, directly you can take it here, cash balance 1 lakh. Next one is, the company is poised for a manufacture of 1,44,000 units in the next year. So output required is 1,44,000 units. You are required to prepare a statement showing the working capital requirement of the company. That's all. So here, first assumption. It is assumed that year consists of 52 weeks and 12 months. So wherever months are given, we take divided by 12. Wherever weeks are given, we take divided by 52. That is the assumption. Now first of all, stock of WIP. It is specifically given, take 50% for all elements, material, labor, overheads. So here material, 1,44,000 units, we are making the output. And the material cost is 45 rupees per unit. And the duration of WIP is 1 month. So 1 by 12 into 50%. Material also 50%. Labor 1,44,000 units into 20 rupees per unit of labor into 1 by 12 into 50%. Overheads 1,44,000 units into 40 rupees per unit overhead into 1 by 12, 50%. Take the total, 6,30,000 is the WIP, stock of WIP. Now come to the main solution. Particulars, current assets, stock of raw material. It is given the raw material are held in stock for a month, for a period of 1 month. 2 months. It is given for 2 months. So 1,44,000 units into 45 rupees per unit of material into 2 by 12, 10,80,000. Stock of WIP, just now we have calculated in working note, 6,30,000. Stock of finished goods, 1,44,000 units into 105. When we calculate finished goods, we take the total cost. The total cost is 105 into 1 by 12. 1 month is the stock of finished goods period. Then 12,60,000. Debtors, 1,44,000 units into 105 total cost. How much time period is allowed to debtors? 2 months. It is given in the problem, 2 by 12 into 80% is the goods sold on credit. Because in the problem it is given 20% sold on cash. So 20,16,000. Cash balance directly given. Take the total, 50,86,000. This is the total of current assets. Now current liabilities. Creditors, 1,44,000 units into 45 rupees per unit material cost into 1 by 12. The suppliers are allowing us 1 month credit period. So 1 by 12, 5,40,000. Time lag in overheads. It is given in the problem the time lag in overheads and wages are 1.5 weeks. When weeks are given, divided by 52. Year consists of 52 weeks. So 1,44,000 into 40 rupees is the overhead per unit into 1.5 by 52. Because 1.5 weeks, so 1.5 weeks divided by 52. You'll get 1,66,154. Similarly, time lag in wages, 1,44,000 units into 20 rupees per unit of labor into 1.5 by 52, 83,077. Take the total, 7,89,231 is the total of current liabilities. And net working capital means current asset minus current liability, A minus B. You will get 42,96,769. That's all. So in this problem, I have completed two solutions, that is 12th and 13th. Inshallah, we'll continue the next problem in the next video. But if you want a complete knowledge, complete command on this subject, my suggestion to you, watch all the videos in sequence. Don't join in between. You will not be able to understand. If you want a complete command, watch till the end every video. Then only you will be perfect. You will confidently face the examination. And these problems are not only important for BCom, it is equally important for CA or CMA or any other course wherever finance is applied. So I am putting my best efforts in order to explain you, teach you. So give your comments on these videos and do subscribe my channel if you have not yet subscribed. Inshallah, we'll continue the next problem in the next video.